Hi, my name is Dr. Lynn Exum, and I am an associate professor in the Department of Criminal Justice and Criminology here at UNC Charlotte. So you may be wondering, is UNC Charlotte's Department of Criminal Justice and Criminology the right fit for you? You may have questions such as, what is it that the department offers its students? Who are its faculty? What do we do? What kinds of careers can you pursue with a degree in criminal justice? What are the opportunities to grow and advance while you study criminal justice here? In this presentation, I will try to address those questions and so that you can help make the most informed decision as you decide your career paths. So in the department, we offer students an academic overview of crime in the criminal justice system. Criminology and criminal justice, they fall under the umbrella of what we call the social sciences. The social sciences are sciences like psychology, sociology, anthropology, political science. Criminology and criminal justice fit in there as well. We study society, we study human organizations, social relationships, human behavior. Criminology is the study of crime patterns and why people do the things that they do, why do they commit the crimes that they commit. And for that, in our department, we rely heavily on what the scientific research has to say. Criminal justice is the study of police, courts, corrections, how they function, how they process offenders, and how their policies and programs impact society. In our department, we again study these issues using heavily the tools of science and the scientific method. We are very much a scientifically oriented department, a scientifically oriented discipline. Students who come to our major often want to pursue careers in law enforcement, to be police officers, to be federal agents, or to maybe to become lawyers. And many of our students absolutely do that. We've had great success in placing our students in these fields. However, our department does not teach students how to become police officers. Basic law enforcement training classes in the police academy does that. We don't teach students how to be FBI agents. The FBI does that. We don't teach students how to be lawyers. Law school does that. But in our department, what we do is we offer students that academic and scientific understanding of crime in the criminal justice system, so that when you work in those careers and you have that additional training, you can better understand how you and your work as a criminal justice agent fits into larger society and into the fields of criminology and criminal justice. We also have some of our students who want to be a crime scene investigator, and for this it requires in-depth coursework in the physical sciences like biology and chemistry, sciences where you have that heavy laboratory component to them. If this is a career path you're interested in, I would recommend that you consider double majoring criminology and criminal justice with biology or with chemistry. And there in biology and chemistry labs, you'll learn those tools, those techniques you'll need to go out in the field and do that in-depth laboratory coursework. Do things like collecting samples and coming back to the lab and analyze them. We don't teach that in our department. However, what we do teach is how to take information from those laboratory classes, how to take those skills that you learn there and apply them in a social science world to help understand issues related to criminology and criminal justice. We have some students who want to be a computer forensic analyst. That requires in-depth training in computer programming and computer science. In our department, we don't teach that. If that is a career interest that you want to pursue, then I recommend that you double major, again, criminology, criminal justice with a computer science major. And what you can then do with our degree is to take those skills in computer programming and computer science and apply them to the fields of criminology and criminal justice to help those agencies better understand what's going on and to make policies and programs that best serve society. Some of our students want to pursue their education beyond the undergraduate degree and pursue a master's degree or a PhD. Our program absolutely helps position students to do just that. We actually have a master's degree in our department as well, and I'll talk more about that in just a moment. As a faculty, who we are, we have 18 full-time faculty. We have faculty with degrees, with master's degrees, law degrees, PhDs in various fields. And in terms of our areas of expertise, they're quite varied. Everything from police, corrections, ethics of punishment, juvenile delinquency, police body-worn cameras, and the like. We also have several part-time faculty who work for us as well. These are individuals who currently work out in criminal justice agencies or have recently retired from criminal justice agencies, and they're able to bring into the classroom those professional experiences. Now, I should point out in our department, criminal justice faculty, be them the full-time faculty or the part-time faculty, they teach all of our criminal justice classes. So we don't have graduate students teaching those classes. And that's not something that you'll find in every criminal justice program. So if that's something that's important to you in your academic career, then we ask you to keep that in mind. What are the faculty known for? At various levels, from the provost office, the College of Liberal Arts and Science, at the university level, and by professional organizations, we have been recognized for outstanding teaching, outstanding advising, integrating research into the classroom. We've been recognized by professional organizations for our own research efforts. So we bring to the table, I think, a nice balance of teaching, high-quality teaching, and high-quality research that we bring to our students in our program. What does the major look like? So if you become a criminal justice major or you wish to pursue criminology and criminal justice here at UNC Charlotte, what does that look like? It's 40 credit hours to complete the major. You need 120 hours to graduate from the university, but 40 credit hours for the criminal justice major. And that's broken down into 13 3-credit hour courses and one 1-credit hour course. When you first come to the university, you will not initially be a criminal justice major. You'll probably come in as a pre-criminal justice major. And to be a full criminal justice major, to declare the major, you must take 5 classes and pass them with a C or better. And those are Professionalism in Criminal Justice, that's a 1-credit hour class, Foundations in Criminal Justice, Criminological Theory, and because, again, we are a scientific discipline, we require students to take classes in statistics and research methods. You take those classes, then you can declare the major. After you declare the major, there's one more required course that you have to take. That is a class in crime analytics. I'll talk more about that in just a second. But then your final 8 classes are all elective classes, so you get to pick and choose what topics best interest you from the courses that we offer. I mentioned the crime analytics class a moment ago, so all students are required to take one crime analytics class. What is crime analytics? Well, as you may know, we live in an era of big data where organizations are collecting more data than ever before at a faster pace than ever before. And often these organizations, including criminal justice organizations, they don't know what to do with all that data. They need people to help them synthesize and understand those data. So we began a couple years ago, we began offering classes in crime analytics. These are classes that are specifically designed to teach students statistical techniques and computer software programs to help analyze that kind of data, so that they can go to a criminal justice agency and help them come up with answers to these important real-world questions that they may have. And we started offering these classes because we felt that that was going to make our students a stronger applicant when they go out on the job market. So all students are required to take one crime analytics course, but we also offer in our department a concentration in crime analytics. So you have to take one, and you get to pick which one that is from a selection of classes that we offer. But students who complete 4 or more crime analytics courses will graduate with a concentration in crime analytics. So you walk out of here with a bachelor's in criminology and criminal justice with a concentration in crime analytics. And we believe that positions our graduates to be more successful when they go out on the job market. There are other opportunities for students to grow and learn while they're here and to network and make relationships. Many of these can be found on our criminal justice website, but we have a Criminal Justice Association. That's a student organization, gives you opportunities to network with professionals in the field as they come and do speaking engagements here on campus, also to get involved in community service activities. We have an internship program where you can earn course credit while working with the criminal justice agency. We have a pre-law society for those of you that might be interested in law school. It's a way to network, find out more about the law school application process and whether law school is the right path for you. We have the Criminal Justice Honor Society. This is a mark of distinction on your academic record so that you walk out of here with an additional accomplishment when you go out on the job market. This may make you a more attractive applicant there as well. We have a study abroad program where you can earn criminal justice credit while experiencing a different culture. We have a criminal justice learning community, and this is primarily for our transfer students as they transition from one college campus to another. This is a way to help acclimate students to the UNC Charlotte environment. And we also have an early entry master's program. I mentioned before, we have a master's program in our department, and we have an early entry into that master's program, which means that while you are an undergraduate student, you can start taking classes in our graduate program. As a senior, as an undergraduate senior, you can begin to take graduate classes for the master's program. You get to double count those classes, so those classes count towards your graduate degree and your undergraduate degree. and it allows you to complete the master's degree more quickly. So if it normally takes four years to get your undergraduate degree, with an additional year in that 5th year, you could also walk out of here with your master's degree. All this information and more can be found on the Criminal Justice Department's website. That's criminaljustice.uncc.edu. Please feel free to look at all the tabs, all the links that we have there. Lots of rich information available to our students there. But if you have questions that can't be answered on the website, then please reach out to us. Professor Sue Hodge is the undergraduate advisor in our department, and she is a rich resource of information. She advises all of our students, and she can most likely answer whatever questions you may have. You can also reach out to me, Dr. Lynn Exum. Again, I'm the associate chair of the department, and I'm happy to answer your questions as well. So thank you for your time, and good luck as you make your decisions about UNC Charlotte.